Thank you. Regular items. Approve an emergency ordinance establishing fire restrictions within the city limits of the city of Helena and waiving the need for a second reading. Mr. Jordan, Madam Manager.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. This item is in response to the passing of an ordinance by Lewis and Clark County in which Helena was specifically excluded from outdoor fire restrictions. By adopting this ordinance on and waiving the need for the second reading through emergency ordinance procedure, you're able to implement the same restrictions that Lewis and Clark County has within its jurisdiction into Helena. It is for a limited period of time, and I believe it's 90 days.
Okay. So, Mr. Jordan, what's our next step here?
So in reading state law 7-5-104 and 108, the commission, sorry, Mayor, I want to address you and the commissioners that are online. The commission can adopt this ordinance by 2/3 majority vote or super majority vote. There is no need for a second reading if the commission waives that. So I've embedded that into the recommended motion. As the manager has stated, the emergency ordinance would be good upon or effective immediately upon passage and good for 90 days. And there is, because you can waive the second reading, you do not have to notice a legal public hearing. So you can take action here this afternoon, and the ordinance which would prohibit fires other than those in your barbecues, grills, gas grills, pellet grills would be prohibited within the city for the next 90 days.
Thank you. So I open it up to commissioners. Let's see if you.
Mr. Mayor, question.
Go ahead.
When you make for public, so for the city attorney, if I may,
Please.
this is primarily pointed at quote unquote recreational fires. Is that reasonably accurate?
Correct. Yeah. Recreational fires are for pleasure when they are not in a fireplace or a fire pit. Those are allowed. We are prohibiting it no matter where it is, except for barbecue grills. So basically any open burning, unless you're doing it within a grill for the purposes of a cooking device, would be prohibited.
Okay, commissioners, any other comments or questions from the commission? And where you stand on this?
Mayor, I'll jump out. I'm supportive of this resolution.
Thank you. Any other commissioners? Commissioner Halliday?
Yeah, I mean, I assume we're making a motion, right? I'm just waiting for a motion.
Okay.
Yeah, Mayor, I'm happy to make a motion.
One minute, without Commissioner Gamey, we still have.
Right. You would need 4 commissioners to vote. Good point, Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, just update. Commissioner Dean has texted me 2 minutes ago. She was passing the Civic Center. So she should be any minute.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
I would move to approve an emergency ordinance establishing fire restrictions within the city limits of the city of Helena, Montana, and waiving the need for a second reading.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Do we have any discussion? If no discussion, I'll turn it over to Madam Clerk.
Mr. Mayor, at this time, I see no hands raised on this topic, and I've received no written public comment.
So would you call the vote, please?
Commissioner Halliday,
Aye.
Commissioner Dean,
Aye.
Commissioner Logan,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Loughlin,
Aye.
Mayor Collins.
Aye,
The motion carries 5-0.
thank you. Okay. City manager's evaluation. I want to let you know that the city commission may close all or portion of the meeting to the public pursuant to section 2-3-203, subsection 3 MCA. If the mayor determines the discussion relates to a matter of individual privacy and the mayor determines that the demands of individual privacy clearly exceeds the merits of public closure, which I think our city manager has expressed that she wanted this meeting, her evaluation, a portion of it to go into closed session, and we will respect that and put it into closed session. Mr. Jordan, do I have it right?
Yes, Mayor, I believe so. It's my understanding, Manager Harlow-Shaw, you do have an expectation of privacy.
I do.
Okay, I believe under state law, case law, mayor, commissioners, the commission can close this meeting to conduct the manager's evaluation.
Thank you. At this time, do we have any public comments for the city manager's evaluation? Madam Clerk, do we have any raised hands?
Mr. Mayor, commissioners, I have no raised hands and no written public comment on this agenda item.
Thank you. At this time, we're into closed session. And I don't know how this is going to work with the
So,
two commissioners.
yes, Mr. Mayor, and for those of you, the commission that are participating online, you have received an additional invite in your inbox that you should be able to log into separately now. I will begin that that meeting momentarily.
Our open meeting. At this time, is there anyone from the public who wishes to address the commission? You have the floor. Madam Clerk, will give another 45 seconds to a minute. You have any raised hands?
Mr. Mayor, I see no raised hands and there's been no written public comment.
Okay, we'll just wait a little bit. Any raised hands?
No, Mr. Mayor.
Any final comments from the commission? This meeting is adjourned.